What's good, everybody? It's your boy Server Air 405 here, yapping. What's good? It's a late night episode. We're rocking and rolling. Like, we're getting to midnight. You know, midnight for an old guy is like, I don't know, 3 in the morning to all you ex Jenners. I don't even know what they call you guys now. All the young people. Zoomers? Is that what you guys are called? Zoomers? I don't even. I don't even want to look it up. I don't even want to look it up because it's gonna be such a weird name that it's like not gonna make sense to me. So I didn't want to like put that. Anyways, hello, hi everybody. It's been a minute since we've done yapping. Um, we're doing a little late night because my girl went to work. She's working the late night shift, and my son came home sick today for the first time. And when he came home, he's fine. But here's the thing that I have that I want to talk about. We're gonna yap about it. My son is not a kid who gets sick all the time. He has a very strong immune system. He doesn't get sick. He starts school and literally is sick like every week. We get him better. He goes to school, sick again. Today, he's burning up right before school ended, and we had to go get him because they're not going to put him on the bus because he takes the bus home from school. They're not going to put him on the bus because he has a fever, so they don't want it to spread. So we went and picked him up, got him home, got his temperature down, gave him some meds. He's good. He's asleep right now. But bro, parents, stop sending your kids to school when they're sick, when they have a temperature, when they're coughing. Like, you know when your kid's sick. If you're a parent, you know when your kid's sick. Stop. Let them stay home a day. Let them get right. Because you're making my son sick. My son never gets sick. And all of a sudden, he goes to this fucking school and is sick every fucking week. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just, I talked to the nurse and he was really nice. And, it's just, I tried to fucking go crazy a little bit. But he's like, oh, okay. Like he wasn't going with it. He was just more like passive aggressive. Like even my girl was like telling me like, yeah, I know you're mad, but he's not gonna, he's not gonna fall for the shit that you're talking about. I don't know. So yeah, so that was the thing that happened today. Um, so it's been an interesting last few weeks. We're trying to put together our Final Four sports program, but things happen. The whole point of it is having four people because it's Final Four. And we're trying to get that sweet spot time, and we thought we did. And sometimes life happens, and people will, have to work or whatever the situation is. So it's a little tough. So it's been frustrating content wise, and that's part of this whole thing that we're doing. Like it's easy for me to turn the camera on and just do this yapping show because it's essentially a show about nothing. It's like Seinfeld made a career out of it for fucking 8 years or whatever, however long that show was on. But this is the easiest podcast you could do because this is it, you know? So there's content, but there's other things that I want to do and I want to include other people and it's tough sometimes. So, it gets frustrating. It makes me just want to just like get rid of the whole Discord server and just start fresh. Even though that makes no sense. It's just I don't know. It's a weird feeling because I'm kind of on that love-hate relationship with Discord. I'm trying something new on Twitter, and I still call it Twitter. I refuse to call it X, but I paid for the check mark, which is a whole $8 for a month, and you could start your own community. And I have a whole community of one, which is me. So if you want, I'm gonna post a link in the details here in this video. So if you want to join that Twitter community, this hot fucking community going on Twitter, join, please. It's the link is in the details. Um, but yeah, I wanted to see if I can get like a Twitter community going. Just like I have a Discord community, which is also going to be in the details below. So, check that out. But, I'm trying to expand and see if there's certain, some people are like, if you notice people on social media, there's some that hit harder on TikTok than they do on Instagram or vice versa. You know, they're killing it on Instagram, but you know what I mean? Like they can't do shit on TikTok. So, I feel like with my content, it's all over the place. TikTok, I do the server error stuff when I was doing the wrestling promo, you know, Judge League that I was a part of, and then some funny stuff here and there, and then doing the server reviews, which I'll start up soon because I'm gonna get a new phone because my phone's a piece of shit. So, you know, that's how that goes. But um, yeah. So, man. This light makes it look like I have fucking freckles on my forehead. That's crazy. I don't even have freckles on my forehead. No wonder people get mad at fucking like pictures and shit. I have no freckles on my forehead for real. I will take a picture and I will show you I have no freckles on my forehead. That's crazy. All right. Anyways, sorry. Look, Yappin is real. If you're watching from the beginning to the end, you're going to appreciate this. The people who will never comment on that little freckle moment, those are the ones that never watch the entire thing. That's how you know. So in every episode, I'm going to do little random things in between, and I'm just making this up now because I think it's a great idea to see who's actually watching the show and like from front to back, side to side, you know what I'm saying? I want to see who's watching it. So in every episode, that's going to be the Easter egg. So the freckle forehead thing, that's the Easter egg. So if you're watching the entire episode, tell me what the Easter egg is in the comments below. Um, so yeah. So just trying to get everybody together. It's a little, it's frustrating. It is what it is. I have a lot of plans to do a lot of fun stuff with some people. When I get my phone, there's gonna be a lot of fun TikTok content that we're gonna do, which I'm looking forward to. Um, I'm saying I'm a lot. You know, it's crazy. There's people who have comedy sorry. It just as soon as I already know what I'm gonna say in my head. I just make myself laugh. People have comedy podcasts, and they're the least funniest person you could ever fucking listen to. Because it's one thing like I'm just yapping. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not even, I probably won't say anything funny in this entire fucking podcast. But if your podcast is titled whatever your name is, comedy podcast, and you never say one thing funny, and everything you say is like trying to be like this edgy fucking guy, bro, just turn the camera off and go back to whatever fucking life you have outside of social media. Like, just please stop. I'm not the comic police, but I know that if you're trying to be a stand-up comedian and you don't have any comedian friends, not even one, you don't have one friend who wants to be a comic, and this is your dream to do this, you might have to look for other dreams. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you could just be a fucking guy or girl from buttfuck wherever the fuck you're from, state, and you have no one in your life that likes comedy, but you do. You love it so much, and you want to become this great stand-up comedian, and you're never funny, and no one watches anything you're doing. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I know this yapping is eventually gonna be me just shooting on motherfuckers in this internet community. I'm trying to pick the community that I'm gonna be a part of. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. But oh, here's the freckles. There's the freckles. I gotta shave my head. I'm due for a haircut. So I gotta shave. I gotta get this right. I gotta get rid of this. We got so the next yapping, you're gonna see me fresh. How long have I been doing this? Does it tell me? I think this is good though. This is a good yapping. I think it's a good yapping. Thank you guys for watching. This is just kind of like let you know the YouTube is still active. We're just between my son getting sick. See, here's the thing. So I'm gonna yap a little bit. Here's the yapping. So over the last like week or so, my son has been like he's been sick. He's been, staying home from school, and then they've had like a Monday off, whether it's a holiday or it's not a holiday. So he's been getting like the extra days. So he's been staying home, and there's been days during the week where, he's not expected to be home, but he is. And I can't film because he's a little loud. Even if you watch the sports show that we did, the first episode, there's a part where you can, because I have it blurred in the background, but you can see like a door opening and two people moving, and it's my girl, my boy, and I told her beforehand, like, if he's getting kind of loud, like, can you just take him out, because we're only going to do like 30 minutes or so, just take him outside. And then she did. So um he's asleep right now, but the times that he stayed home, he's like awake, he's loud, you know he's, unless you want him to be a part of the show, which is fine. Like, I at the end of the day, it's like, if it is, he's a part of the show, he's a part of the show. We can incorporate it, especially when I'm just sitting here not having a structured conversation like Sean Connery. Nonsense. Structured conversation. Um, but yeah, it's easier when he's like asleep or not here or whatever. So there's been a lot of times where he's been here and so we haven't been able to film. And now, I'm able to film tonight. It's a little late night filming, which is okay. Yeah, I kind of maybe I should go back a little bit. I feel like I'm too close. Like, am I too close? Am I too close to you guys? Am I too close? Too close, too close, too close in my face. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. So yeah. So we've had a lot of different things going on, and we're trying to get back on track. That's the main thing. The sports show is going to be happening. It's I'm on the West Coast, so it's easy for me. Well, it's easier. Let me just say that again. Easier for me to, you know, record whatever. I'm dealing with three guys on the East Coast, so it's like whatever time they want to do it, I'm good. Like it doesn't fucking matter to me. So outside of, if they're gonna do it during a time where I have to pick my kid up or take my kid to school, which never happens, a weekend is always good, you know. So it's tough. That's kind of like what I said earlier. It's tough when you content create with other people that are across the world, whether it's across the country, across the world, whatever it is, the different time zones. You're just gonna get, you know, you're just gonna have issues. So, just part of it. So, I don't have like a point to saying this. It's more me venting because it does frustrate me because I'm so used to doing things on my own because I've been a podcaster for, since Moby Dick was a tadpole. So I've been doing this for so long and it's always been me. So when I'm doing something, and trying to have a show with other people, it's tough and it frustrates me. It's different when I'm like interviewing someone because that one person is going to be on my show and we have it worked out. But when you're doing something with other people and they're in different time zones, it's frustrating because it can't work. And I get it. Like I'm never mad, you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying this as a person who's angry over it. It's just more frustrating because it's like I wish it could work out better, but it can't. Then it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm not I'm not like I'm not going to be like, "Oh, this is so fucked up. It doesn't happen." Life happens, man. People have to work, people have to do this, people have to do that. People go to school, whatever. But it's frustrating at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you have something good and you want to keep pushing that and it can get to where it can be like at a higher level, but it can't get there if people people can't get to that. You know what I mean? Like that time and it's like they can't control it because no one's gonna turn over their real life fucking income for something that like is just like a side hobby. You know what I mean? Like a side hustle that doesn't make you money. It's just a thing that you do on the internet, you know? So it is what it is. I mean, that's just being real. Like that's because a lot of people will just like, there's so many content creators that are just like, they think they're gonna make like so much money immediately because they posted a video, and it doesn't work that way. I'm making this video, and I will be lucky if it hits 50 views. Like I'll be so lucky if it hits that. But I'm not a fucking dumbass, and I just think like, oh, I'm gonna be successful, and I'm gonna make so much money off of this YouTube video, and it doesn't work that way at all, ever. You have to fucking hustle for years to do it. But there's people who are delusional, and God bless them because they have, you know, the drive, but they don't have the hustle to get to where they need to be. And you know why I know this? Because I'm very short of having that drive to do it because I can do it to a point. I do so much, but I know there's more I can do, but I just don't do it because there's so many things in my life that take more precedent over those things. I can't sacrifice that right now. And that's the thing that'll just like, it'll always keep me where I'm at right now. We're hoping for 50 views. But I know when the other things get a little bit better and I'm able to just go like where I want to go, I know it's going to be a lot bigger. But we're working on it slowly but surely. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. I don't think that was a good one. But yeah, I try to keep it honest, man. Maybe I'm just, not just yapping. Maybe I'm rambling, but that's what this is meant for, talk a little shit. I think this is a good place to end it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Follow me on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Follow me on Twitter at Look It's a Podcast. Also on Instagram at Look It's a Podcast. I'm gonna have the Discord link along with our Twitter community link in the details below. Also, we got the Easter egg in this episode. Comment below the Easter egg. This is how I know people are watching this. I'm gonna quiz all y'all motherfuckers. Everyone who says I support you and all this other shit, I'm gonna fucking quiz everybody. And if y'all motherfuckers don't know this, and you don't know what the Easter egg is, which I said it after it happened, then I'm gonna fuck I'm gonna friend all y'all motherfuckers, bro. I don't care. I'm unfriending everybody. I'm gonna fucking kick you out of my server. I don't give a fuck, bro. This is how I know you can't bullshit me, bro. You can't bullshit me. That's what I'm gonna do, dude. That's how I know. That's how I'm gonna know, man. Comment. You gotta comment below and let me know what the Easter egg is. What was I talking about? Or give me a timestamp when I said Easter egg. That'll be acceptable too. You either tell me what I said, that's the Easter egg, or you tell me the timestamp when I actually said Easter egg in the middle of this video. And see, if you fast forward and catch this end part, you'll already be ahead of the fucking game. You could fucking cheat, do all this shit too. Look, I'm helping you out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you guys soon. We're gonna try to get the sports show together, Final Four. We're gonna try to get that together like very, very soon. Um, hopefully Friday that we want to film it. And normally when I do the shit like how I'm filming this tonight, I'm gonna put this together and drop it, you know, shortly. So it's the same thing. Usually when I record stuff, I drop it the same day. So hopefully we can get something together Friday for the sports show. Another Yappin episode probably be like this weekend, next week, or I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Who gives a fuck? Like it could be anything, anytime, anywhere. But we got a lot of other stuff going on. Um, and I say we, like I got a mouse in my pocket, but um, I have stuff planned with some people and also with just me, just me talking about other stuff. But if you want to see certain things on this show, topics, questions, If you want to give me questions, I can answer for you. Put that in the comments below. Anything that you think is interesting, I would love to talk about. Post it in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. I love y'all. Bye.